I got Sam Adams Holiday Porter here. It says dark and robust on it. I think this is usually only available in their winter variety pack that just came out. So it's quite fresh. The best by date is April. 5.8% alcohol. And that is not a very dark beer at all. It says 40 IBUs, so it's definitely up there in the bitterness. But that, you can easily see through that. You don't even have to hold it up to the light. This maybe is what porter looked like 200 years ago, I don't know. They do mention roasted malts on here, but they probably only used a pinch of it. That looks like basically a brown ale. I've seen plenty of brown ales that look darker than this actually. And a pretty big but kind of fizzy soda-like popping there. The head I guess is pretty good, but you can see this big bubble. It's not going to last too long. No added spices or anything. Just English and Bavarian hops. I guess there's a hint of toffee and maybe like very, very mild light iced coffee. I mean, not really chocolate, I don't know. Almost cinnamony, but I don't believe there's any cinnamon in this. The head might stick around better than I thought. And just a little bit of char, a teeny bit. But I've not had or seen a porter like this, maybe ever. It's big on the dark fruits. There's some roasty coffee stuff in the flavor for sure, yeah. And the finish is kind of like dry, dark cocoa powder with an interesting amount of char in the finish. And pretty dry and bitter. Medium body feels like just about every other Sam Adams beer. Middle of the road. This would be better with a hint more roasted barley and maybe make it a little less attenuated if it was a little sweeter. It's got some sweetness, but it's just like so mediocre, like so many Sam Adams beers. Yeah, wouldn't recommend it. I got the variety pack that came out for this winter, and I'm kind of upset. I was excited because there's a big variety of all different kinds of beers, and that's what you don't really see too much these days. I feel like it's always lots of IPAs that are crappy because variety packs, you never know how fresh they are. But this is just a weird porter. Tangy, raisins, maybe figgy, but like then watery, burnt coffee. And yeah, pretty bitter. I usually would never be upset about the amount of bitterness in like one of these middle of the road Sam Adams beers, but I don't know. I guess I kind of like the hop flavor, and the bitterness adds something to it because there's not much going on. Molasses maybe a little bit. But it's weird. I bet a lot of Americans would probably drink this and call it like a hoppy brown ale, but not a very good one at that. Yeah, this is another like 3-star beer, maybe a little higher. I do like it more than the new brighter and crisper winter lager that is just garbage. Okay.